Hi, people. My name is Maria Fernanda González Lopez. I will call about the Sigmund Freud. Let's go. Sigmund Freud is the founder of the psychoanalysis, and his article on psychoanalysis appeared in Encyclopedia Britannica at the 30th edition. Sigmund Freud was born in 1856 and he died in the 1939. We see some theories of Freud, and the first is a hysteria. Charcot introduced Freud to the possibility that psychological disorders might have their source in the mind rather than the brain. And hysterical symptoms such as paralysis of a limb and hypnosuggestion imply the power of mental state rather than nervous in the etiology of disease. This means that the mental disorders, all mental disorders, have a physical composition. This says that if I have depression, my physical status is more bad, okay? And that's meaning this. Okay. With hysteria, the Freud theory studies in this area the patients who express any random thought that came associativity to mind. The technique I met and inquiring here to monitor inarticulated material from the realm of the faces. Freud called unconscious. And the most insistent source of the resist material was sexual in nature. And even more momentously, he likened to etiology of neurotic symptoms to the same struggle between a sexual feeling or urge and the physical defense against it. That this says that the reflections of my mind are a physical defense. Okay. Okay. Another theory is the interpretation of dreams. The libido was a fluid and malleable force capable of exist and disturbing power. If denied the gratification provided by direct motor action, divinal energy calls it, its release through mental channel. All dreams, Freud claimed, even nightmares manifesting impairment and anxiety, are the fulfillment of such wishes. This says that all dreams include nightmares, is a reflect of my unconscious. For example, if I have anxiety, preoccupations, wishes, all type of wishes, can be could be for example, a sexual wish, a rich wish, or anything, is the reflection, the dream, the nightmare that I have is a reflection of my mind, my unconscious. Okay, in the sexuality, and this is more now. And okay, the infant son comes to appreciate his mother as the first external love object. And this theory can divide of 4 phases. The oral phase is the child erotic focus shifts to its anus. This produce satisfaction, excitation, okay? The second phase is the anal phase. The child's pleasure in defecation is confronted with the demands of self-control. This says that the child can control on his body, okay? And the third phases is the phallic phase, considerable opposition, especially because he claimed its major concern is castration anxiety. And the last phase is the genital phase, is the attraction from the other sex. Okay, in this theory, it's important to talk of the I, ego, and superego. For example, in this image, it says, I need to eat right this second. Okay, is the wish, the instinct. The ego says, you can't do that because you're in the middle of important meeting. Okay, the ego is me, the reality, my person. And superego is, for example, eating during an important meeting is rude and inappropriate. The superego is morality, the law, the norms, my person that control the it, my instinct. Okay. Other theory very interesting is a mourning and melancholia. For example, cognitive and intraphysic factors is a theology of depressive disorders. This says that the several factors, for example, the social, the culture, my mental health, my physical health are important from have a depressive disorder or other mental disorder. For example, also the biological depression exists separate from a neurotic type. Okay, in such is the endogenous, endomorphic, vital, and melancholic depression. And these factors are genetic, psychosocial factors, multiple forms from depression. Okay, the theology of depression is complex. Okay, and that's way is that the DSM or classify the depression and severity and symptom specific. Okay, that is moderate, middle, another severity or symptom. For example, the depression can affect that the dream, that the social relations, and another representation. If the symptom is physical or mental or include social. And for far away years, the electroconvulsive therapy was widely accepted as the treatment for vital depression, but actually the drug treatment joined with the physiological treatment is necessary from patients with depression. Is a collaboration between the medical and psychological team, okay, from a correct treatment for the patients with depression or other mental disease. This is very important because actually the common disease of we might is the mental diseases, and that's why it's important the heal mental, yes, the heal mental and the physical health. Okay, and okay, and thanks. And I believe that it's all. And I hope that you enjoyed this video.